So have you ever had a guitar that you regretted selling or got rid of and you wished you hadn't? Well, this video is going to be about one of those. So I was able to get hold of one of my guitars that I had from about 25 years ago. It was probably my first guitar. I did have a guitar before this, but it was really a cheap knockoff Stratocaster that really wasn't that great. So I consider this my first real guitar that I got. And unfortunately, I got rid of it a few years ago and really regretted it, but I got it back in my hands. So let me show you the box here and see if you can guess what it is. So as you can see, a very weird shaped box. Can you guess what guitar is in here? And this is the guitar, a Samick Flying V. So I got this in the mid-90s and I was a huge fan, I still am a fan of Faith No More, and their guitarist at the time, Jim Martin, used Flying Vs. And I walked into my local guitar store with my gran, I saw this and I was obsessed with it, and she bought it for me. So that makes it two special things. It was my first real guitar and my grandmother got it for me. So let's go through this guitar. If you can take a look here, just take a look at that neck pickup. I'm gonna come back to that in a sec. So with this guitar, I got this in the early 90s and I used this through a number of years. When I got into my first real band, this was my main guitar I used, but then I sort of stopped playing it for a bit, and my brother, who's also in our band, he was the bassist, he said, let's keep it in the family, I'll grab the guitar from you. So he took the guitar for a few years, and then I saw one of these come up on Facebook Marketplace, and I had nostalgia coming back and I really missed it. So I reached out to him and I said, hey, are you still playing that Flying V? Can I get it back? And guess what? I got it back. So we did a little trade and I got this bad boy back. But now let's talk about the real fun thing about this guitar. So over here in this neck pickup, what I've actually removed the pickup from here. And this is actually a PC board with a light strip on. And it's connected to my tone knob. And as I turn it on, it starts the lights over there. And as I turn the tone up, it speeds up the light. And we had a sound tech in our band back in the day who was very good with electronics, so he built me this PC board and I traded him my neck pickup for it. So he helped me install this thing so I could have this crazy gimmicky thing in this guitar. So a real cool gimmick that I used in the 90s to the early 2000s, I would turn this on at shows and you'd have a little light show on the guitar. So that is the real sort of nostalgia thing for this guitar for me. It's got this light strip in here, and then obviously this classic Flying V shape that I was a huge fan of. And really, I used to go wild with this guitar. I threw a bunch of stickers on. As you can see, it's missing components here, so I don't have the knobs over here. The toggle switch is missing things over there. The pickup's a bit rusted. This needs a bit of work. There's a bit of dings and scratches on it, but that's what makes an old guitar really special. You've got all these things that have happened to it that give it its sort of flavor and its history. And when you look at those things, it makes you think back to those times when you had it for the first time. Now, let's hear what this sounds like within a full mix. Obviously, it's got the stock pickup in. It's a bit muddy, but with some EQ and some modern amp sims, I can get the job done. I've got this tuned to drop B. This is a shorter scale, so I threw on some heavy strings. It's got a set of 13 to 62, so let's hear what this sounds like within a full mix. So that's it for this video, just a really quick, short and sweet one about guitars that you had and bringing back nostalgia. Is there a guitar that you got rid of that you really wish you hadn't? Let me know in the comments below. So like I said, obviously this guitar is one of those ones where I got when I was really young, and it just sticks in my brain. I always like playing it. When I grab it, this neck just feels so comfortable to me. It's really my favorite style neck on here. It's just a D-shaped neck over here. And things like this just really are great to keep around. You can pick it up and bring back memories that you really had when you were young and you really got into music. I don't think this thing has ever been through a full setup in probably over 25 years or so. So I think I'm going to set this up nicely, get everything nice and cleaned, and bring it back to the quality that it really should be. So that's it for this video. I hope this brought back some memories of the first guitar that you enjoyed playing. And if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell to be notified of my future videos. I'll catch you in the next one.